much into it. Yeah, we're tap dancing under the table. Yes, sax. When I saw that Lady Gaga just dropped a Harley Quinn inspired album today, I had no idea. So if this was not supposed to be a surprise, I am out of the loop. I am under a rock, because to me it was a surprise. I woke up and I saw someone had already done a reaction to it, so good on you, man. I had no idea, but I am so excited when I tell you, like, here, let me show you. I am a Joker and Harley Quinn fan. I'm a DC fan. I'm a Batman fan. I went through a massive hyperfixation of buying Batman comics and reading them all. That was years ago, but still love it. Still love that entire story. I love the characters. I think they're very interesting. The person in me that loves psychology and all that just loves, especially this character, Harley Quinn, which I think it's called Harlequin. And I read a little bit. Oh, you know what? Hi. I just got excited. I got really into it. But anyways, hi, my name is Val. Welcome to Passion Dump of an Autist. You're certainly getting the passion info dumping today, because I love everything about these characters. If you haven't already, deduced that. Welcome if you're new, and also welcome if you're not new. Welcome back, and thank you so much for being here. I do have a Patreon where I have already put on Patreon the full uncut version. I'm very excited. I read a little bit of a paragraph about it, and it was talking a little bit about this being a way for her to kind of express. It's very hard to get out of these characters sometimes when you play these very intense characters, especially if you're using method acting. I used to be a professional actor, by the way. Yeah, it can be hard to pull yourself out of it. So I think this might have become a way to express some of that in a healthy way. The character of Harley Quinn is very interesting. She's a genius. She's a psychologist, and she's very interested in the Joker, and it slowly becomes a kind of doctor-patient relationship to, obviously, what we know, an incredibly abusive, nuanced relationship with someone that I don't even think is capable of love. So, but Harley is, yeah, very nuanced, very interesting, and I'm excited to see Lady Gaga's take on this. This is my first Lady Gaga reaction. I don't know why, because I love Lady Gaga. I think she's amazing. I just haven't sat down and listened to the records, to be honest. Shame on me. If you want me to do that, that should be something that I do, go through her entire discography. And I'm on board for that. So let me know in the comments if that's something you'd like to see. Anyways, let's get into this, because I'm getting too excited and I will talk for hours just about the character of Harley Quinn, and I'd rather just let the art speak for itself. Good Morning is the first song, 2 minutes and 46 seconds. That is really short. I know it's supposed to be jazz, so I do know kind of we're getting into that, but okay. And her voice is amazing. I can't wait. Okay, shut up, Val. Just play the song. Oh, I'm gonna love this. I can already tell.
Here we are together. I've loved you from afar. She would have your heart.
Before we get too much into it. Oh my god. I'm gonna fangirl the entire time. I'm telling you right now, the Broadway girl. I used to be in my 20s. I was a musical theater actor. Okay, so this type of theatrical musical theater sounding jazzy style I am going to love. I'm already loving. Here we are together. I've loved you from afar. So she was his doctor. If if this is what we're talking about, Harley Quinn and Joker, she was his doctor. And obviously that's, you know, before she kind of cracked completely, for lack of a better term. You know, obviously she would have realized that that was, you know, doctor-patient, you know, you're not supposed to fall in love with your patient, basically. So she's loved him from afar, she's just dreaming, but she hasn't actually made the move yet. Okay, we're gonna put it back because it started doing this like crazy big band thing, and I need to see that again, hear that again.
Good morning, good morning.
Oh, this is a cover.
The whole night through.
This is a cover. This is a cover. Sorry. This is from Singing in the Rain. Good morning. I told you my little musical theater heart is singing, is excited. Yeah, this is Singing in the Rain. Amazing. I'm excited. Yes. I had to say that because I was too excited. Let's hear it again. Okay, if you're not into excitable reactions, this isn't the one for you. Sorry, this is how we are today.
Good morning, good morning. Been up the whole night through. Good morning.
Oh, she sounds so good.
To you. When the inmates began to sleep, the stars were shining bright. Now the warden's on his way, and it's too late to say goodnight. So good morning, your troubles are.
So she just had a wonderful dream about a wonderful, sexy, loving dream about the Joker, and now the inmates began to sleep, the stars were shining bright, now the warden's on his way, it's too late to say goodnight, so good morning, like she's been up all night doing this. Anyway, this is amazing, she does her work, if you don't know, you probably know, but if you don't, she does her work in Arkham Asylum, where Joker, so that's a like a prison, but for mentally ill patients, as you know, as the Joker is a murderess. I don't know if is he a psychopath? I don't know if anybody's actually, I'm sure they have said what his actual condition is, but yeah, he's one of those. He's probably a psychopath is my guess. And yeah, anyways, let's keep going. This is the best thing that's ever happened to me today, anyway. Yeah, we're tap dancing under the table. I don't have an under the table cam, sorry.
Good morning, bang bang, you're black and blue. Good morning,
Bang, bang, you're black and blue.
in the morning, you're back behind the gate. Good morning to you. Mississippi, if I was a Mississippi. Good morning, rainbows are shining through. Good morning to you. Oh, good morning to you.
And if you didn't catch that, with all the rainbows and sunshine, we had the lyric, where is it? Good morning, bang, bang, you're black and blue. In most depictions of Joker and Harley Quinn, yes, there's a lot of domestic violence within their relationship, physical and emotional abuse. And so, trigger warning, we just had one line here, but I'm gonna guess that there's gonna be some maybe more intense songs on that. So if that's not something that you are feeling like listening to right now, I mean, I haven't listened to it, but it's just my guess. So giving you that warning now. This is made for me, a jazzy Harley Quinn album is all I could have ever dreamed of. I know that it's niche, but that's very niche, right? Like, these are like all my little hyperfixations and special interests in college, like in one project. Like, you have to understand how exciting this is for me. A lot of these are actually covers. I think I'm gonna say most of these are covers that I'm seeing. Oh, when the saints go marching in, I'm assuming. Here, if my friends could see me now, that's from Sweet Charity. That's Entertainment. That's Smile. I think most of these are covers. I don't know if some of them are originals. We'll see. But it looks like so far a lot of these are covers, and they'll probably change little words to fit this narrative that we're wanting to do here. So Get Happy is also a song I recognize, so I think I know this one as well. Okay, let's do it. Get Happy.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Beautiful.
All you sinners gather round.
So this one, I picture her, she's like in the prison, and in her mind she's this like glamorous lounge singer. But it's just in her mind because she's not with us completely, and she's playing this glamorous character, but she's talking to the inmates, which is really interesting.
Come, you sinners, and just follow me.
It's gonna get jazzy.
Forget your troubles, come on, get happy. You better chase all your cares away. Sing hallelujah, come on, get happy. Get ready for the judgment day. The sun's heading across the river, wash your sins away in the tide. It's all so peaceful on the other side. Call the doctor, he says get happy when your delusions are getting low. You had a drink, now you're feeling happy.
So she's in the cell with Joker now. At least that's what I'm picturing. Like, I think this whole little chorus here was her talking. You call the doctor, he says get happy. Well, she's the doctor.
You're such a marvel, come
It
on,
feels
get
criminal to
happy.
be sitting down right now. Like, this is dance. This is like everything I danced to in camp, jazz as a kid.
Sing hallelujah, come on, get happy. We're riding across the river, wash your sins away
She
in the
sounds so
tide.
good.
It's all so peaceful on the other side. Forget your troubles, come on, get happy. You better chase all your cares away.
Yes.
Hallelujah, come on, get happy. Get ready for the judgment day.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, it feels criminal to be sitting down in a chair listening to this, because this is like, for me, this is like, I'm going to bring out all my best show tune, jazz, dance in the living room. Very fitting to me, especially if you take it like this is all going on in her head, similar to the movie version of the musical Chicago, how the way they've done that with all the different songs are done in the character's head. So all the like flash and glamour, they'll, go into this big number with like feather boas and things like that. And then it'll like go back into the like dank, dusty prison or courtroom, whatever part you're at in that movie. It seems similar to that, where like, yes, Harley Quinn would have show tunes in her head. Like, she just would. So it's interesting to kind of watch her go into insanity, but with show tunes. I love it. It's perfect. It's very niche. It's very for me. This was made for me. This is not going to be for everyone. Okay? It's very niche. Her tap dancing.
Go marching in, oh, when the saints go marching in, Lord, I
that's very fitting. I think at this point in the story, that at least that I'm creating in my head of this, I think she would still really think that she is a good person, and she's, you know, she just wants to help this lost soul who's Joker. And so I could totally see her thinking, you know, she talks to God about her heart. She would love to dance up in heaven. Of course she would. There's the thing that's interesting about Harley Quinn is that, yes, she's murderous and psycho, and, you know, she's lost her mind. But there's usually this, I haven't seen Lady Gaga's portrayal of her, but in most of the portrayals, there's still this, like, innocence about her. And that's what's so sad about her downfall, that she gets in this relationship, because there is this beautiful, childlike quality and innocence that she has. And she carries on even through her murderous rage. And that's what's the nuance of that, I think, is what I think is attractive about her as a character. What's interesting about her as a character. What's more interesting, in my opinion, than Joker. Joker, I don't know, is boring, in my opinion, compared to Harley Quinn. She's more interesting, I think. That's just my opinion. The sky went down. Amazing. Okay. World on a String, which is also a song. I know that. I can't think of how it goes, but I will as soon as it starts playing. I know that.
I've got the world on a string, sitting on a rainbow. Can't you see I'm in love?
Such a good voice. Don't you just picture her again? I feel like we're still in the cell with Joker, and he's got very narcissistic tendencies, so I'm sure he's talking about himself. So I just picture him just going on and on, you know, saying things that probably aren't even true just to kind of get her going, because he's like that. He likes to, you know, he's the Joker. He likes to get people going and, you know, not really be himself. And I can just see her, again, it's in her mind. And she's like, can't you see how in love with you I am? And no, he can't. He has no freaking clue, because he's all about himself. Oh.
Life is a beautiful thing, as long as I hope that's straight. I'd be a silly so-and-so if I should ever let you go. I've got the world on a string, and I'm sitting on a rainbow. Got that string around my finger.
Amazing. So, if my friends could see me now. If my friends could see me now. Started. I'm such a musical theater. I'm a theater kid, okay? I'm a musical theater nerd, okay? So this is exciting for me.
If they could see me now, that little gang of mine, I'm looking at your smile and it's a healthy sign.
Is it?
I'd like those stumble bumps.
I'm sorry, but in this context, okay? We're talking about Joker. I'm looking at your smile and it's a healthy sign. That is hilarious and perfect. I love it.
First rate, charm I attract.
Yes, big band.
All I can say is wow, just look at where I am tonight. I've landed pow right in a pot of jam. What a setup, holy cow. They'd never believe it if my friends could see me now.
With the psycho. It's just hilarious because, I mean, I don't know how they're, I don't know if these, like, are these in the movie? I don't know. But if this is a similar concept to how the movie is, it'll just be so interesting because, like I said, it'll be like in her head, it's this like amazing glamorous thing, and then they'll like cut to the dirty, disgusting prison with like these inmates that haven't showered in a week. Like, you know what I mean? Like the dichotomy between the two. That's what I'm seeing in my head, especially given the album cover. And the comedy behind that, right? Like, if my friends could see me now, like in her head, she's completely serious. If my friends could see me, those idiots that thought I would be nothing, but here I am in love with this amazing guy, and it's the Joker, right? It's an inmate. It's hilarious, amazing, I love it. It's camp! It's camp! Love camp. Oh, here we go in this verse.
You think this famous man,
famous
which
man.
I must say is he, should pick an unknown gal, which there's no doubt is me. What a setup! Wow, holy cow, they'll never believe it.
So
If my
lucky.
friends could see me, if they all could see me, if my friends
It's so
could
sad.
see me now. Take a look at me now. Take a look at me now.
Oh, it's so sad behind all the happy, like, just think about what she's saying. This famous man who's famous for murdering all these people should pick an unknown gal like me. How amazing. She's living in such a dream world, and oh my god, it's sad. That's entertainment. I remember there's a movie I watched, an old movie with, I think, Fred Astaire in it, called That's Entertainment, and I know that song is in it. I will remember it. I can't sing it right now if you ask me.
Everything that happens in life
Now I remember.
can happen in a show. Anything can go. The clown with his pants falling down, or the dance that's a dream of romance, or the scene while the villain is me. That's entertainment.
It's all for entertainment. I think this she's being pulled into it, of course. Because she's the perfect person for it. Yes, that's.
The gag may be wearing the flag that began with a mystical hand hip hooray. The American way.
Yeah.
The world is a stage. The stage is a world of entertainment.
Yes. Yeah, so this is him pulling the wool over her eyes. It's all for entertainment, baby. So when he gets into the more heinous acts, and, she starts being abused, and then he can just say to her, well, that's entertainment, baby. We do it for the show. Smile. Oh, I know this song too. Oh, this is a sad song. Oh, so this may be, again, that smile through the pain. As women, I don't want to get too, soapboxy here, but as women, especially, there's a lot of, push in society to kind of just smile through the pain. Not just for women, it's, obviously men in a different way, of course. Especially women in Hollywood too. It's gotten better, I believe. But there was a lot of things that you had to do in entertainment, and that you still might have to. I mean, we're seeing some of these things, some of these really evil and vile things that are coming out with this Diddy trial and stuff like that, so I can't help but think of things like that when I hear a song like this. So that's kind of the headspace I'm at with just knowing what the song is. We haven't even started, but that's kind of the headspace that I'm at, especially just thinking of Harley as a character.
Smile, though your heart is aching. Smile, even though it's breaking.
Yeah.
When there are clouds in the sky, you'll get by.
Makes me think of, it's already making me tear up. Yeah, exactly what I was thinking it would make me go to. It makes me think of, and that's why I was saying it was a women's thing, even though obviously there's smile through your pain. There's a men's version of that. I know that there is. So I'm not trying to belittle that, believe me. But what it's bringing up for me is, maybe some of those women actresses, or maybe women in abusive relationships, especially back then when it was, as a woman, you didn't have financial freedom to divorce that person or to get out of that abusive situation. You had to just smile through that pain, even though you know it's going to come back again, but it's like their only way to survive was to be sweet and demure and smile through it all. And so I can't help but think that now she's started, as a character, Harley Quinn has started to see the abuse now. But as you could see in the first few, she was just so excited about this relationship. So I think it's hard when you have so many conflicting emotions going on at once. she feels this pain, but she also still very deeply loves this person. So you just, you smile and you hope that it'll get better.
You'll find that life is still worthwhile if you just smile.
Souriez même si votre cœur se brise.
Smile. What's the use of crying? You'll find that life is still worthwhile if you just smile.
You can hear the darkness coming in on the piano there. She's trying. She's trying to stay positive and stay happy about everything, but you can feel that darkness at the end there in that outro. Okay, the Joker. I don't know this song. I don't know this song, so I'm interested in hearing this one. The Joker.
There's always a joker in the pack. There's always a lonely clown.
Oh, her voice is
The
so
poor
different.
laughing fool falls on his back, and everyone laughs when he's down. They don't care as long as there's a jester, just a fool,
Yes!
foolish as he can be. There's always a joker, that's the rule, but fate deals the hand that I see.
She's such a theater kid. She is such a theater kid. But listen to her voice. This is amazing. And this has like a rock vibe to it. This is so different than the other stuff. This is cool. This is fun. Okay.
The Joker is me. The Joker is me. The Joker is me. The Joker is me. The Joker is me.
Just really quick analysis. So if you've seen the movie The Joker, that was kind of the first. Before that, there wasn't a ton of like fleshing out or a backstory of the Joker. The Joker in the comics, kind of before that, we get little things here or there, of course. But I think there was like different ones, so you never knew which one was like canon or if he was just joking. Kind of like in is it The Dark Knight Rises is the second one, the one with Brain is fried. God, what's his name? In the Chris Nolan, and he's no longer with us. Sad, because he's an amazing actor. Heath Ledger. Oh my god, I was gonna like be so mad at myself for not remembering that. So in his version of the Joker, remember he like tells a few different backstories within that movie, and that's kind of like how it was in the comics. And then they came out with this Joker with I can't remember Joaquin Phoenix. Oh my god, I'm actually getting it here. And it gave you more of a backstory, and you saw, you know, some of the, I guess, hardships. Not that you feel bad, because I still don't feel bad, obviously, for him. But you see the downfall, you see the pain he's in, you see the mental illness, you see it, right? It's not just this, like, not fleshed out, just evil character for no reason. And then, you know, in this, I mean, we haven't seen this movie yet, but like I said, I even think Harley Quinn is an even more fleshed out character, at least in the comics she was. And even before this, so I'm sure we'll even add more to that. But even in this that we've listened to, if in that song, If My Friends Could See Me Now, like, she kind of felt a similar way. So she's feeling I guess that's where the connection was. She saw herself in the Joker. She's the Joker. She's also the Joker. She was that, you know, we don't know what mental illness she has, but she probably was different from the other people. And, you know, she talks about, you know, her friends thinking, you know, she wasn't going to make it and whatever in that song. And now she's telling us the Joker is me. The Joker is me. That is amazing. And that's where the connection is she sees herself in him. And so she feels like she can be accepted by him finally. Because she's like, oh, there's a man that is as ill as me or more ill than I am. And he will accept me and he will love me. But of course, that's not what happens.
King wears a funny suit. He's a clown.
Joker.
The crowd rumbles with their rose, and everyone watches as he declines. The queen pisses him with her sword. As long as I see his frown, then I won't be lonely. That's a fact. I stand here and wait for his song. The Joker is me.
Oh, beautiful.
The Joker is me. The Joker is me.
Yes!
The Joker
So good.
is me. The Joker is me.
Oh my god, that was so good. That was my favorite, but mostly because probably the ones I've heard all the songs before. They're fun and it's cool to place it in the Harley in this universe, right? But this one I'd never heard before, and it was kind of like rock, but like musical theater rock, like rock musical, which is great. And yeah, anyways, this lyric was very good. As long as I see his frown, then I won't be lonely. That's a fact. I stand here and wait for his sound, ha ha ha. So as long as, you know, he stays insane, basically, as himself, then she won't be lonely. It's okay. And she'll put on that smile. Okay. Folie à deux. Sorry, I have a terrible French accent. We're getting into the nitty-gritty here. I'm excited. Especially now for one that's just solely written by Lady Gaga. Beautiful strings.
Take my hand, stay here, my friend. I'll find my way back to you. Here and now, I knew somehow we'd tell a story that's true.
You can hear all the like circusy in the background music, right? And we tell a story that's true. So they're still in that, they're telling a story that's entertainment, that whole thing. They might say that we're crazy.
Say that we're crazy,
We do.
but I'm just in love with you. Know where we're going, and it's a heaven, an island for when we'll both settle in a paradise.
Oh, the vocals are beautiful. She's back in the fantasy. The circusy fantasy.
In our minds, we'd be just fine if it were only us two.
So it's like they're blaming everybody else for all the issues. She's blaming everybody else for all the issues in the relationship. Like, if it was just the two of them, we'd be absolutely fine. They think we're crazy. They've put you in jail. They've, you know, called us crazy. Yeah. Yeah. She is in denial. Oh, yes! Vocals.
But I'm just in love with you're so in love with insane in love with you.
Beautiful. I hope she goes on Broadway one day. She has such a good voice. I mean, she has a good voice for like anything she wants to do. But she has such a good music theater voice. Okay. Gonna build a mountain. This one I'm not sure about either. Ooh, yes.
Gonna build a mountain.
It's like kind of gospel
From a little hill. Gonna build me a mountain.
from a little hill.
At least I hope I will.
Without really going too far forward, what I'm getting already from this, gonna build a mountain from a little hill. It's like that little kernel of happiness that she's holding on to in this relationship. Even though things, I'm assuming, have gone terribly, because, I mean, we know that the Joker is an abuser, a narcissistic abuser, psychopath, whatever he is. But she's still holding on to that kernel, and, you know, I know this story isn't real, right? It's based on a comic book, but these are real ideas, right? And it's real human emotion and things that people do. And often we do that. We hold on to these little kernels of truth, hoping for a mountain, when really it is just a hill, and you should just maybe just leave the hill. But it's not that easy. It never is. And it's way more nuanced than that, right?
Some little hope. Gonna push that daydream up the mountain slow.
Yep.
Gonna build me a heaven.
Yes!
A little heaven.
Oh, vocals!
And I know damn well that if it builds a mountain, oh yeah, with a lot of care, I'll take our daydream up the mountain and heaven will be waiting there.
Oh, yes!
I wanna ride your sun, so take my place. I need a sun in a heaven on earth with the good Lord's grace.
Beautiful. Oh, that was so good. I like that one a lot. Close to you.
Why do birds suddenly
Oh, I know this song.
appear
Yes, I know this song.
every time you are near? Just like me, they long to be close to you. On the day that you were born, the angels got together and decided to create a dream come true. So they sprinkled moon dust in your hair of gold and starlight in your eyes of blue. That is why all the girls in town follow you all around.
Yes!
Just like me, they long to be so close to you.
cute. And that one's obviously like a love song to Joker again. Oh, it's such a sweet song. Sweet and innocent. Happy Mistake. Penultimate song. Is written by Lady Gaga and Blood Pop. Happy Mistake. Even that title is interesting to me. Beautiful.
I'm acting in this play of comedy with tragic words. The audience was smiling, cheering on a scene absurd. I can try to hide behind the...
I'm acting in this play of comedy with tragic words. The audience was smiling, cheering on a scene absurd. So the ways in which we kind of watch these and glorify these sad, tragic things in Hollywood happen to, you know, women or other people as well, but in this case, she's a woman, we're talking about that, and cheering it on. Like, it makes me think of the way back then in the early 2000s when everyone was, you know, laughing at like Britney Spears when she shaved her head, and it was like this big thing that was, you know, laughed about, and oh, she's gone crazy. Like, we love to, you know, as a collective, just watch the downfall of real human beings and clap and cheer when, you know, and not think about the fact that they're real human beings with feelings. And we do that with celebrities all the time. It makes me think of, you know, Who's Afraid of Little Old Me, Taylor Swift. Don't worry, folks, we took out all their teeth, you know?
Makeup, but the show must go on.
Yeah, the show must go on. Smile.
I feel so crazy. My head is filled with broken mirrors.
Broken mirrors.
So many I can't look away.
Broken mirrors. Beautiful lyric, beautiful imagery. So to me, that's like, you know, when people talk about looking in the mirror, but she's got many broken mirrors that she has to stare at. Kind of like how we have different parts of ourselves. I've talked about this a little bit, but, you know, I don't want to get too into it or too personal, but the therapy that I'm doing right now is parts work. And it is kind of listening and talking to the different parts of yourself and healing different parts of yourself. So similar, you know, without, you know, you can read books on this. So I'm giving you like a little tiny, but, you know, think about things like when people talk about like shadow work and inner child healing, like it all kind of goes hand in hand to that. But that just kind of made me feel like that. My head is filled with broken mirrors. So many, I can't look away. She's got to look in the mirror, and she's got so many mirrors to look at. Wow. Beautiful.
In a bad way. If I could fix the broken pieces, then I'd have a happy mistake.
Sorry, I needed to take a second for that one. If I could fix the broken pieces, then I'd have a happy mistake. And she's blaming herself for everything that's happening in the relationship. If I could just fix myself, if I could just heal myself, if I was just right, then maybe he wouldn't do this to me. Maybe I wouldn't feel this way. Maybe I wouldn't make him so mad. Maybe, you know, which is so sad to think that way. I know this is like, it's a fictional character, but these are real thoughts and emotions that many people, I'm sure, can relate to, me being one of them. Just not feeling good enough.
I could try to hide behind the makeup, but the show must go on.
Oh, yes!
I feel so crazy. My head is filled with broken mirrors. So many I can't look away. Happy mistake. I could hold my heart in a safe place. All I need to breathe is one happy mistake. Happy mistake.
Oh. Well, yeah, that got me. I sat and bawled through the second half of that entire thing. You can tell that, yes, we're writing from a character, but it's being pulled from real pain, real feelings. Now, of course, someone like Lady Gaga with, you know, the fame and all the shit she's had to deal with over the years, of course she would be able to write this song from a real place. Yeah, I don't have much to say about that. It's really just the lyrics we already kind of went over, and it's just, it felt even more deeply when she was singing it. So from the heart, like screaming it at me in a good way. I mean, that was, what a vocal performance. That was incredible. I really hope this movie is good. I really liked the original one, The Joker. That's Life. And this one was, it looked like it was written also for the movie.
That's life.
That's life.
That's what people say.
So now she's coming to terms. That's life. You know, these horrible things that have happened to her, these horrible things that she's done. That's just life. Life moves on. Jeez.
You're riding high in April, shot down in May. But I know I'm gonna change their tune when I'm back on top in June. Oh, I've been a puppet, a pauper, a pirate, a poet, a pawn and a queen. I've been up and down and over and out, but I know one thing. Each time I find myself flat on my face, I pick myself up and get back in the race.
Yes, you do, Harley.
I can't deny it.
I can't help but think this is the song for the credits at the end of the movie. I don't know. We'll see. We'll find out, I guess. But it sounds like an amazing song for that. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I'm not saying, oh, it's just a credits song. No, like, I think it would be a really good song for the credits. I mean, I haven't seen the movie, but just, you know, that's life. You just get back up and stuff like that. Because I'm sure we've seen some massive trauma. It's like, a way to like pick up the audience a bit. I don't know. We'll see, I guess. We'll find out.
Myself up and get back in the rain.
Yes!
I can't deny it. I thought of quitting, but my heart just won't buy it. If I didn't think it was worth the try, I'd roll myself up in a big ball and
Oh, that was so good. That was so fun. What a fun experience going through that, especially in the eyes of Harley Quinn, which is a character that I've found interesting for years now. That was so cool. And it feels very niche. I feel like there might be some people that are like, why did we need this, Lady Gaga? Like, nobody wants this. But like, I wanted this. Like, this is very niche to me. Like, someone who, first of all, is into comics, but also just specifically into this character, and then also a theater kid myself. Like, this, it feels very like made for me. I'm sure there are some nerds out there like me, and yes, we're having a great time with this one. That was so much fun. I mean, I've already kind of said what I needed to say about each one, I think. I loved the Joker. Smile was devastating. That song in general is devastating. The Joker, I loved. Folie, I loved. Happy Mistake. And yeah, that was a great ending. If My Friends Could See Me Now was super fun in this narrative. I loved it. Anyways, yes, tell me, let me know, is this your niche as well? Did you enjoy this record? I'd love to hear your comments in the comment section. That would be great. Anyways, if you like this video, please give me a like, leave me some comments. I love it. And yeah, I'll see you for the next video. Bye.